Hello, hello, hello. I just realized that my camera's off even though none of you can see me yet. Let's hope the angle's right. And my couch is clean. Cool, great, excellent. How are we doing, everybody? Welcome to one of my favorite games of all time. That I've been so excited to play. And I definitely timed that well. What is good, everybody? It is time to play some Final Fantasy X. Now, we did spend about an hour or so at the end of the last stream dodging lightning bolts. I think we're just going to start there and try get it done. And hope for the best. Should I do a poll on how many failed attempts at dodges? Yeah, right. Let me bring up my stream manager. This might be loud. I really should have this bookmarked. Alright, manage prediction. Previous predictions. How long until Nick complains about stairs? How many attempts for the high road? Man, we have not done this before. How many failed lightning bolts? I reckon we go 0, 1 to 5, 6 to 10, 11 to 15, and 16 plus. We'll do that for the first 10 minutes of the stream. There you go. There's your poll. Right. Nope. Once again, OBS is having a moment. Right, let's go to the spot. I've already immediately forgotten where it is. It's back here? Yeah, here it is. You believe? Nice. Oh, I have the wrong chat up. $16? Who said 16? Streamers can't predict on their own channel. Yeah, of course not. That would just make sense. Alright, let's do this. Wait. You don't understand it? So, we're doing the infamous 200 lightning bolt dodges, and there's a very cheap way to do it, which is this. I believe because Nick wants to play the game, so we'll lock in. That is 100% correct. Most of this morning was, do I do this afterwards, or do I just start the casual playthrough? Yeah, you're absolutely right. So, you have to dodge 200 lightning bolts. This is a very infamous thing that you have to do in Final Fantasy X. We're basically predicting how many times am I going to fail. Oh, hang on. That's 7. 8. 9. You're welcome to do whatever you like. 10. But I do know when we attempted this on Tuesday, everyone had already burnt through all of their puzzle redemptions for the day. I feel like I've become accustomed to the no, honestly. I feel like that's more distracting on my count than anything else. You tried to time it? Good boy. Okay, hang on, I don't... There we go. I'm just gonna go quiet for a bit. Everybody talk amongst themselves. Oh yeah, I was counting last time. Ah, that was 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. I felt it. That was 58, by the way. Let's do... hang on. That up there. Nah. Give it a little more space than that. There we go. And then I go into... Not that. That. I change... Change that to that, and that to... that. And we go... We don't need you right now. There you go, mods. That's not what that's meant to do. Death count. Alright. That one. to... That's the wrong button. That's the one we want. Why is my string... Oh, I know why my string's open. That's fine. Let's try that again. Yeah, there we go. Oh wait, I should probably... What a gym time for your poison only run. Oh damn. Warren was so nice not to have work, gym, hurt my back, gaming, watching shows. Damn Kizza, what not are you not doing? Last day of my 2 weeks off? Yeah. Yeah, I'm back to work tomorrow as well. We'll have a good game, showing cricket watch, at least anything, so I'll be doing that. You'll be absolutely wrecked tomorrow trying to wake up at 7 AM? Yeah. Bro, I have ADHD and I'd have like 3 things going at the same time. Yeah, fair. How dare you? I almost bet up. The numbers... Oh no, I've forgotten the number. I've forgotten the number. I've forgotten the number, but I guess we're playing connections now. Right, let's have a look. Grump, copy, block, print, issue, scan, crank, sack, win, tackle, e-tail, reel, Dreer, blitz. Hey, blitz! Coil, addition. Okay. You can move these around, right? No. So, issue, addition, copy, and print. Kind of all go together. Yep, paper publication, got that. Grump, scan, crank, sack. Real details, scan, drip. Let's go block. Blitz, tackle, block. No. Reel, crank, coil. I feel like there's a fourth, like... I also just realized that my ticker tape is only in this corner because of how connections works. Sack, block, and tackle are NFL terms, correct. Crank, reel, coil... Wind. That's not wind, that's wind. Yeah! Look at that. Grump, a tail, tackle, scan, rear, blitz, sack, block. So you're right in that block, tackle, blitz. And sack? No, that's not going to be right. Oh! Things that a football player does. There we go. And then Drea, Grump, E-Tail, Scan. These are the ones I do not know how they go together. Synonyms for... Hold up. Show me that again? Synonyms for butt plus starting letter. Rear, tail, rump, scan. Okay. I did not read butt plus correctly. I don't know if... I did not read butt plus correctly. Oh no. Right, anyway, let's hope this command works today. Hey, there we go. I genuinely have no idea what number I'm up to. One. OBS, you need to stop having a moment. That's 20. There's a fly floating around, that's 30. If I could play one single game again, like it was a new game again, losing all memory of having played a football game, it would be Kingdom Hearts 2. Wimble Slam, easy pick. If we're talking recent game, probably Expedition 33. I would love to experience Expedition 33 again blind. What do you think, chat? By my count, that's 40. Persona 5, good choice. that's 50. Alright. Horizon Zero Dawn or Last of Us 1? Yeah, I mean, I haven't played Horizon Zero Dawn yet, so you'll get my... Well, I've played, like, the tutorial of it, so you'll get my natural reaction to everything when that comes up on the wheel. Last of Us 1? Yeah, that's a good one, too. I think, yeah, the emotional twists and turns in Last of Us are worth experiencing if you haven't done it yet. Actually, the other one, now that you mention, that's 60, by the way. The other one you mentioned, Kez, I don't know how Until Dawn remind me of this. Detroit Become Human? I'd like to experience that again, blind. Alright, that's 70. Also think something like Dragon Age Inquisition would be nice, so yeah. Same I think I've talked to you about this already, Wonderstuck, but sorry. Pop-ups. Inquisition I'm largely going in blind on as well when I get to that. I never got into Detroit because I did something wrong and the decision was bad and it made me sad. That's how the game works! That's 80. Inquisition, also the whole Mass Effect trilogy. Mass Effect... I don't know how or why, but Mass Effect completely missed me, but I understand that I'm the kind of person who would really, really enjoy it. What was the other game that came up recently that people thought... Oh, Yakuza. I've never played a Yakuza game, but apparently I would really enjoy those as well. Looking forward to seeing you play Dragon Age Inquisition. Interested to what your summer decisions with me. I think I'm going to go into it the same way I go into a lot of RPGs, which is stopping what I'm doing that requires my concentration to answer your question. Which is like, I'll do a first playthrough completely casually blind or whatever, and then go through and go, okay, I now that I know about this, about X, Y, Z, A, B, C, I want to do this, 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 and this. That's 90. 90 plus however many I missed at the start. You want to experience Dragon Age Inquisition again, but you can't seem to play. Is it not on the PlayStation Store? That's 100. I'm not very good at playing games. I'm currently playing through Twilight Princess. The last game I played, didn't finish, was 2012. So fun fact about me and Twilight Princess, is that Twilight Princess was my first Zelda, and very similar to this, it's my favorite one, but that's probably because I haven't played Ocarina of Time. Thanks, Robot. Twilight Princess, I don't know what it was about that game, I immediately fell in love with it. Which is funny, because it's very... It is one of the, like, sort of like the outlier Zelda games. Okay, well, my OBS is having a moment, so I'm just gonna... Fuck! That was 103 plus however many I missed earlier, by the way. Is OBS still... My OBS is so choppy. I'm assuming it's fine for you guys, because no one said anything. That's 10. That's 20. Five. There's already nothing else going on and I'm losing count. That's 30. 50. $60. $70. Thought I missed it, honestly. That's 80. $90. $100. Okay, just have to do all that again. Then we can move on. Wait, what did I miss? Look at that concentration face. Anyway, poor doggo I'm looking after is laying by the door waiting for his people to It's a cute face. Thank you. I'm looking after his laying by the door waiting for his people to come out. Aww. My poor heart would not be able to cope. Do you know if Wondersuck if his people would be comfortable having a photo in the Discord? I know the Discord's a little bit dead at the moment, but need to bring it back. 110. $120. Alright, let's have a look. Maybe you can ask him to get back. Hopefully he will perk up a bit after walking dinner. Yeah. Yeah, by the end of the week you're going to be his people. Then he's going to stand at the door looking for you. That's 130. $140. This is a good thing one way proves the dog loves him, which means he's well looked after. Absolutely, yeah. $150. But certainly, there's also a cat who's the sweetest. You can tell he's looked after because of how shiny his coat is. Yes! $160. Take a sec. Taking a second. Trying not. My hands are so sweaty. Gross. 40-ish left. I am, for the sake of, I infamously, side note, there's rules change for the pro powerlifting comps and it's controversial. Damn, what did they change? 170. A few things, but the main one's no seller. So what? They want you to come up, lift the heaviest thing you've ever lifted, and then be like, cool. or just walk away, like just walk away. Could you imagine just lifting the heaviest rock, like world achievement, like personal achievement? You've been working at this thing for years, and the rules of the thing that you do just like, and walk away. Also, changing the bench, you can't use momentum off your chest and bounce. Yeah, that one I'm surprised it took them this long to change. To be completely fair, given that, like, as, like, I see it all the time when I'm working out. Like, people will come in and they're benching, and they don't bench properly. They essentially treat their chest like a trampoline, and so they come down and they go bang. And it's like, well, you're not actually training this lower bit for two reasons. One, you're not controlling it on the way down and working, so you're not using half the lift. But then also, you're not stretching here properly because you're trying to get out of that uncomfortable position as fast as you can. I'm sorry, Kizzy, you're gonna have to tell me the thing about the thumbs again. I have no idea what that says. Oh, like if I do this, I get a no lift. That's wild. So, should I, when I get to 200, do I do my impression of a powerlifter who just beat like their personal best? That's 190. Everyone's saying this is dumb. Powerlifting is also so much boring to watch, and then you see the athletes show no emotion after literally winning and lifting the heaviest ever. Guys, that was 210, by the way. Oh, the trophy? Right, okay. Yeah, the trophy bit. So, this trophy's dumb. For whatever reason, you get the trophy when you open the chest back at the inn. So we have to go back now. Too much emotion? 3 red lights.
Carnage _the_ great said cheer 100W on the challenge.
Thank you very much, Carnage, for the 100 biddies. I appreciate that a lot. Alright. And that's my impersonation of a powerlifter. I can't believe I missed that platinum. I missed that platinum for a bit. Huh? There it is. An item I've never got in this game and I probably will never get again. Oh, I smiled a little bit. I'm sorry, Princess. I didn't hear that, good boy. I'm gonna play that again. Because I didn't hear it. Unless it did come through and I'm just real quiet. Where am I? Just for you guys, here's this. Ah, sorry. I goofed up. Just for you guys. Here's this. Misa, good boy! Just for you guys. You smiled a little bit though. Give me my points? Yeah. Kindly donated from the Bank of Keza. Highly underestimated you. Rude of me. I voted plus 16. Thanks, Keza. We can hide this now. Nope, that's my background. Whoops. That one. Need to bring the random Misa back somehow. Yeah. I have been thinking about it. A lot of Square games like this, like 10 has a randomizer. Kingdom Hearts. I mean, I own all of Kingdom Hearts, and all of the different Kingdom Hearts games have a randomizer. We'll figure something out. We need to do this prediction. Prediction. Choose outcome 1 to 5. Congrats to Wondersuck, who just got a lot of points. Good job. I can close connections now. Right. Time to play Final Fantasy X for real now? More money for the Sonic Fund? Did I save it? Yeah. Well, I have now. Okay, there is one more thing I do want to do while we're here. Hopefully that's updated the title.
You're counting.
Oh, we're just doing it to Final Fantasy? Yes! This is what the people demanded.
Yeah, here we
You've
go.
never really played 10? Yeah. So there's a couple different things. I'm torn between a couple of different ideas for this play. The actual playthrough itself is going to be casual, and I'll do that. But it's like, as I've mentioned in the old title, I ran a game of D&D set in Spira once. That ended just under a year ago. And I like 10 is the best. Yeah, 10 is also my favorite. And I want to talk about the time I ran D&D in Spira because it was a good time. I also want to talk about, because I know there's a bunch of people in here who know that this is one of my hyperfixation games. I also want to talk about the nuances of why I make certain decisions. 13 is your first one? This is the first and only time I will get the Onion Knight. And I will never use it. Oh, that was what I was meant to do. 13 or 12, whichever one has... no, everyone's has... 13 or 12, whichever... Van, that's 12. Which, there's a video... there's a very infamous video... I can't remember who it's by or what it's called. That describes Van as not the main character of 12, but the point of view character of 12. Keza! Giving out the gift subs. Thanks, buddy. My bad. Enjoy your emotes, Liku. Okay. We're gonna actually stop playing this in-game bit for real. My bad for the 12. Right, this one. Yeah, that's the button we want to press. So, as we're going through this playthrough, I'm going to talk about the nuances of the decisions that I make while I play this game. And I'm also going to talk about the D&D world. Ash is probably the main character 12? Yeah. I forget Barsha's full name, but I was going to quote that because I know it's a meme. Right. So the first decision right off the bat is that we're doing the expert sphere grid. But Nick, this is because you're a great... But Nick, this is because you are an expert, that is correct. There's one major reason why we choose the expert sphere grid, and it's got nothing to do with my abilities to play this game. But I'll talk about that when it comes up. Who's the character you play as in 12? So you start as Vaan. And it's heavily implied that you should play as Vaan the whole way through. But, like, you very quickly get into this whole thing with Princess Ash and Captain Barsh of Rabanastre. I forget his whole title. And it slowly turns into, oh, we have to protect the princess. Balthier and Fran are also goated. I'm so glad when they got a magic card that Balthier and Fran were together. And they care about vehicles, which also seems pretty on point for them. Barsh von Ronsenberg of Valnaska, that's what it is. Oh, Loose. I know what's going on. There's a couple of people in chat who are very aware of what's going on. Loose. Vague don't talk about spoilers, allude to them. But I know there's people in chat who want to know what's going on. So, who don't know what's going on and they want to know what's going on. So, you know, vaguely talk about plot points. Don't outright say things. Darth Vader is Luke's father. Things. Stuff. Oh, and yeah, because we're doing casual playthrough, we are going to be watching cutscenes. What the fuck, spoiler? Laughing is my favorite pastime. That's a great example, actually.
This may be our last chance.
Oh, hey chat. One of the other things about this game... Jokes, I literally watched episode 6 last night. Nice. One of these things about chat is that, you can name your character, and you can also name the summons that you get. I don't really have a means to like do a vote system or anything like that, but I'm open to suggestions for names. So chat, if you've got any great suggestions for our main man Titus here, that's not Titus. He'll show up eventually. I'm open. Random question: is 10 a follow-on from any other Final Fantasy? Call him BFG. Alright. I'm not going to call him Taidusi like I did in that playthrough that I showed you guys last stream. Call Ifrit Clive? That's a good one. You'll have to remind me when we get there. Quasar is not in 10, unfortunately. Valfor's in 10. We could call Valfor Zapdos. I like that name. We're not talking about the Bee of Gussie. I refuse to talk about the BF Gussie. Oh, hang on. Something didn't... I just pressed a button and it didn't work. No, wait. That's not the right button. No, that is the right button. Yeah, that's the right button. No, okay, we're gonna worry about that later. BF Gassy? Call him Good Boy or Cheese? We'll call him Good Boy. I like that name. Okay. Let's talk to the children.
Can you sign this?
No prob.
Okay. Good. I believe this is space, yep. Anima is mummy, yeah. Are we gonna get Anima? Yeah, we'll get Anima. Oh, it just fits. Here we go. Good Boy.
Alrighty.
Good Boy's a great name.
Me too!
Take it easy.
There we go. Now, this scene is arguably
Can I have your autograph?
a little cringy.
Of course.
Good luck tonight!
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this.
Is Blitzball Kid in this? Blitzball Kid is
That'll
in
mean it
this,
was for
yeah.
you, okay?
No, someone asked earlier, sorry, I was gonna
What
answer
seat?
this question.
He's blocking the front row!
Is 10 a follow-on from any other Final
Got it.
Fantasy? The short answer is no. The long answer is that there's a running theory that 10 and 10-2 are like long, like era thousands of years different. Well, probably not thousands, probably 100 years difference between, like, 10 goes first, this goes 10, then 10-2, and then it goes 7. Because there's some stuff that happens in 10-2 that's like, this would only make sense
Gotta go.
if
Cheer for
it
me.
follows on into
2, 3...
into
He just had a blast!
into Midgar and
Hey,
stuff.
I got a game to play.
Imagine signing a kid's ball with Good Boy. It's instant jail time. Yeah.
Maybe tonight, well...
So there's no confirmation really. The Final Fantasy games
Tomorrow.
are all separated from each other, and when they're not, it's very clear that they are connected together. There's not a lot of confusion on what games, and as long as you know it's an anthology series, there's no real question on what's going on. Yeah, same kind of, yeah, it has same, like, similar, like, story themes, like, bits, like, every single Final Fantasy has chocobos, every single one has Moogles, every single one has a guy called Sid. Zelda also has an overarching timeline, though I understand that Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom sort of threw that thing out the window.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, checked, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jack all night. My dad and I never talked so much.
Nope, I didn't want to do that. Alright. Is it time for heavy metal?
Make way, make way.
Do you even like Final Fantasy? Name 5
Coming
characters?
through, sorry.
Alright, come on, let me through. Beep bang, beep beep.
Hey, I'm gonna be late.
That's all I said the part too low.
Hey, let go of me.
My favorite version of that I saw recently was, Oh You Love Magic the Gathering, name 5 cards, and then the reply is Spider-Man. Spider-Man sets, not great. Alright, time for edgy heavy metal stuff. It's from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, yeah, it's a great meme. This bit of the VOD is going to get hella muted. Give me your best sing-along. That's it. You're welcome. I'm pretty sure I do actually know the lyrics to the song. Here's #1 player. Good boy. I'll be honest. Context excluded, I'm not a big fan of heavy metal. I think is this heavy metal? This is definitely rock. Heavy rock. I do like this song though, but only because it has a nostalgia for me. Your favorite song at the moment is Obliterate by Mika RS. My favorite song at the moment is What It Sounds Like from K-Pop Demon Hunters. You don't know how to differentiate between different metal and rock genres? Same. Except Screamo. I'm very confident on naming Screamo. Oh no! Obliterate has Screamo, lol. So yeah, this is how Final Fantasy X opens. I can do like a line or two, or like in the, is it the bridge, the bit at the end? No, the bridge is between the pre-chorus. Like a third verse lead into a final chorus. Like I can do that, but I can't do a song that is just the whole time. Where am I?
Orin!
I like the screams when I still know the lyrics. Yeah.
I was waiting for you.
This is Orin.
What are you talking about?
My favorite fact about Orin is that he's 35. Yeah. Oh no, a child!
Huh?
I'm also thinking I might need to move my ticker up to the top. Just so that's not in the way of the
It
captions.
begins.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
What?
Don't cry.
Eh. Oh gosh. Is that in the right spot? Yeah. But it does need to go.
What the? Huh?
No, it needs to go there.
Hey, wait!
There we go.
Hey, not this way.
Can appreciate the skill. A crotch spawn. You chose a great time to say the word spawn, Kizza, that's for sure.
We called it sin.
Sin?
That looks better. I've always said Orin has an Orin, like moron, Oron. If Spirit Bomb was water type. I hear that pronunciation, yeah.
Take it.
The way that Tita says it is like Orin. Look at him swinging like a little dish.
My old man?
So Jekt is Titus's father. This is more important than you think it is.
I hope you know how to use it.
Spoiler alert, he does not.
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
Good boy has the fighting skills of a $2 run. Damn, now I'm hungry.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
Ow. Leave things alive for the XP. Yeah, we're not here for XP. We're here to do casual playthroughs. In a casual playthrough that I do, I don't usually start grinding until after Luca. It's always rude when the starting solo. So one of the things that Team does do is that it's got like, I want to say like 12 different skins for each person's weapon. And later on you can customize them. And when you customize them, they get different skins. And you can skin back the first one if you put the right abilities on your sword. We have to rush to save the world. There's no time limit. Armor Mix War. Yeah, this game does that too.
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
Yeah. Let's go, Arn. The time limits give me anxiety. Was it? That came back to me pretty quickly. So this is... Fun fact about this thing. This is the only boss in the... What is my thumb up to? This thing. This is the only boss in the game that can't kill you. Heck, that was quick. Time mission hurts. You hear that too often? God damn it, Kizza. barely throw a punch a minute ago. Can now hit the triple axel backslip gymnastics routine slash. Well, you know, when you play aggressive water polo, underwater water polo, like, you gotta have some amount of skill. Like, almost every single one of my judo, like, teammates can do some amount of cartwheel and or handstand walk. Which is wild to watch. As to underwater flying, well no, because regular water polo is like on the surface. Whereas like blitzball is like underneath. Good Boy's abs must be shredded. I mean, he shows off his chest the entire game. It's time for yet another playthrough of Final Fantasy X. Something, do my washing on them abs. Underwater flying Quidditch.
What are you laughing at, old man? Lauren, let's
That's a
get
picture
outta
of Titus's dad. Sorry, Good Boy's dad.
here. Huh? Give me a break, man.
Don't have a cow, man! Yeah, there's definitely a couple of timely references in this game. Eat my shorts, dude. Oh no, the wings, they're flickering. So you can't get... I don't think you can get XP for this fight. But you can start working on some overdrives.
That. Knock it down.
What?
Does have a good intense start to the game, yeah. Nope, your wings are flickering. Get rid of you first. You can hit the tanker. Ow! Alright, well, you can hit the tanker then. You can very easily get Ally, Warrior, Slayer, a couple other overdrive forms as well here, which make no sense to anyone else. Oh, this is Titus's dad.
Go.
Hi everyone, could we please keep our voices down a little? There are classes going on in the other room, and we want to make sure everyone can concentrate and learn effectively.
Today, we're going to learn about whether you prefer permanent characters or a full team you have to switch around.
Good question. My answer to this comes down to how experience systems work in different games. So if you have something like OG Pokemon games, for example, where like the game is built and designed in such a way that there is this mechanic of swapping things around to have super effective attacks all the time, but the issue is that no one gets experience if they're not in the combat. I don't like that.
This is it.
Now again, Pokemon's a pretty bad example because, you know, you're meant to catch 1,000 of the little shits throughout your game or whatever, but in a game, this game does something similar where it's just your frontline party who only get experience, and so you have to swap them around. But there's also this, we'll talk about it specifically when it comes up, but there's this big like paper, scissors, rock mechanic in combat for this game. And so if you don't have the right thing out, you're just going to have a bad time. In saying that, as a child, I did go almost every single playthrough I did with, I'm going to do these 3 characters and I'm going to suffer otherwise.
Hey!
So, long and the short of it is, I think I prefer having a team that I switch around, but as long as it's not detrimental to experience gain, or if the game is designed in such a way that takes that into account. Like, there's a bit, admittedly in this game, later on, where
I thought about a lot
you don't
of
have half your
things.
party. It happens a couple
Like
times, actually. And if
where
you just
I
haven't trained
was,
anyone, you're just fucked.
What I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
I just realized my ticket tape is wrong. Hang on, I need to fix that.
Anybody there? Aaron!
This should be...
Hey!
hang on, guys. The latest... Raid... What is this saying? Hang on, this is bothering me now. This should be... that one's right. That one's right. This one is... It was a long time ago. There it is. I need to grab that. Welcome to me real-time troubleshooting things that I spotted. There we go. Now the ticket tape should be correct. Yeah. Oh gosh, chat's exploded. Why has chat exploded? It's not letting me scroll. Why isn't it letting me scroll? Yeah, a lot of the early Final Fantasy games have that part where you only got access to certain characters and it's real dicey if you haven't trained them. Yeah, it is a bit of a stale, a bit of a namesake for the Final Fantasy series. The game I had the biggest around was switching around is Lord of the Rings in third. 86 characters by the end. Problem is that you get the last two pretty late and end up being useless. Morwen, Dual Axe Rohan chick is so cool, but it's insanely squishy if you can't really use her. But if you have, say, 3 party members the whole game, it can get kind of repeating and boring. That's my rant. Depends how good the optimization and better is in story writing. The Lord of the Rings game was so much fun to play, I remember it. Respectfully, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm glad you're having a good time. Okay, so there is one thing that we are going to borrow from my completed playthroughs that I have done, and it's the Elbed Cipher. Lord of the Rings Final Fantasy, it's so amazing. What platform is it on? Follows the 3 movies? Oh, that'd be cool. So, for context, we're about to meet some people who speak a different language, and if you're doing a completely blind playthrough, you've got no idea what they're saying. However, we're smart, and we already know the whole dictionary. Sadly, only on PS2, yeah. This is the other thing that's sort of a little bit, like, underrated, is that, like, the PS2 era was also the era where there were a lot of, like, movie tie-in games, and they don't really make them anymore. I guess you can't really make them cheap anymore anyway, so that would make sense. But, like, it's an art form that I kind of miss in a weird way. A lot of the characters from the movie make appearance. Isn't there a chest here? No, there's just this thing. read it, and it says... Is this the... Sorry, what?
What do we have here? Nope. Can't.
Why do I have no... Alright, hang on. I should have been able to read that. Good thing I checked. Movie scenes throughout it. I was just going on a rant about movie tie-in games and how I low-key kind of miss them. I don't like playing games that are just movies or whatever, which makes it weird. Oh, because I picked the wrong game, that'd be why. Be this one, wouldn't it? There we go. Now I should be... Yeah! That's better. I can now read L bed. Movie adaptations of games can be awesome if they're done right. The problem with them is that they have high expectation. Yeah. Though... apparently this is not as much of a hot take as I thought it was. The SpongeBob SquarePants movie game is kind of fire. Low-key. Again, that might just be nostalgia goggles, but I just remember like that game being great. And the land where bolts of light illuminate the blackest night, with Makalani behind the fourth pillar you sight. Look not on your left, but on the right. That won't mean anything to anybody. I know what it means. There was a Game of Thrones game that was actually pretty good. Yeah, Game of Thrones itself used to be pretty good as well. Oh, I need to turn that back up. And that's... done. A lot of behind-the-scenes buttons I gotta press today. The King Kong PS2 game was fire? Yeah, that tracks. As you said, we miss it. When was the last game adaptation of a movie or series been fire? This is the thing, is that... I'll be on... Okay, if we're going the other way, like, I think it's hard to deny that the Sonic movies are very, very good. Like, if we're going the other way, there's some good video game. Like, the Mario movie was successful. They're working on a few other stuff. Like, I think game TV shows have been struggling. Like, do you remember they made a Halo show? Just in case anyone forgot. The Guardians of the Galaxy game hit pretty good. You haven't effed with Sega stuff? Oh boy. Wonderstuck, this is your department. I'm Murloc. Everyone is allowed an opinion. The issue with Halo is that they didn't really follow the Halo games and they went their own way with it. Yeah. It was. I understand. It was just like an army drama that just happened to have a Halo skin of paint on it. I haven't watched it, so I couldn't say it for sure. Oh, in case anyone's wondering, I haven't forgotten about the D&D stuff. We just literally haven't been anywhere where we went in the campaign yet. This is an area I did have drafted up, but we never ended up going there. Blood in a Final Fantasy game? Okay, so I'm gonna say something without context. This is an end boss. This is an in-game boss. You can find this thing in a secret area lately. Blink. Blink, blink, blink. I just remembered I have a soundboard. How dare I forget that I have a soundboard?
Run.
Impossible boss for your level. Oh no.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer.
You can't type the joke you just thought. Can you message it to
I
me?
thought I was gonna die in this place.
Alright, let's go. Yes, sir. Alright. There's the break is coming up, so I will watch it then. Damn, tiny little twink man's big enough to move a freaking concrete pillar around?
Cold. Need fire.
This is fine. Alright, I'm gonna go in here. I don't know if this is good typed off, but I found it funny. Alright. Now we go this way. Oh no, some flowers. Gotta put a car battery on charge. All good. You're not gonna miss much, honestly. Alright, back the way we came. Alright, let's start a fire. With some dried up flowers and some flint. Good boy's fire making level just went up. Well, no, we didn't do it. Good boy did. Was thinking of the song? No, I got it.
I need food.
He's hungry.
What do you want?
It was
was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Just getting called out by a ghost child, don't worry about it.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
Uh-oh. Here's trouble. He's got blades for hands! For a laugh, some random asked me why I wouldn't go to America for a holiday.
Give me a break!
Nothing beats an American holiday. Edward Scissorhands. Okay, this thing can kill you. The TSA would straight deport me because the memes I posted. The TSA would gay deport me. And I don't need to say anything else. Uh-oh. What's happening now?
Oh no, he's hot!
Who this bish?
You on my side? Cool!
Oh, yo. Grenades. Boofa. Now, the optimal thing to do for this fight is to just have this mysterious woman constantly steal grenades. Oh, I love question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Such a strong character. You'll be shocked to learn that you learn her name later. Oh, I haven't changed my settings yet. I need to do that. Oof. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna start throwing grenades. Okay, I'm gonna start throwing grenades. Nope, never mind. We did it! She's showing off her eyes. Whore.
Phew. That was close.
Bruh.
Let me go!
How does that say? Oh, right.
Fed! Trivida Grisa!
The Albert are terrible at identifying
Ich
people.
verbettet. Verpuneket verdrick. micrófono.
No one should have given me a soundboard.
Kid, it's die job.
Hey, that hurts!
I think it's knocked against a wall
Soldier,
that doesn't
right?
exist.
Whoa. Okay.
Remember, all these words that are showing up in pink, if you're playing the game blind, you shouldn't be able to read them. You have no idea what they're saying.
Penis.
Right, whatever.
Tui hood kabang?
I said I don't understand.
This guy becomes a problem later. And not the fun
See if you
kind
can
of
stay if you
problem.
make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
Alright. There is normally... Oh.
What's this? Some kind of crane?
This is a surprise tool that will help us later.
Rahui! Kadya vijavonu strana.
All right. You don't have to shout.
Right, step 1, save. Right, we're about to go into a tutorial, but before we do that, we're going to take a quick 5-10 minute breather to have snacks and read the meme that Keza sent me, because he sent it to me. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in 5-10 minutes, and we're going to play some more Final Fantasy X. That one. No, wait, I have a button for this. Yeah, there we go. Damn, there's like no music playing. You guys were just watching a quiet-ass screen. How dare. I hope I'm sitting in the right place. Oh, look at that. Right. We're pretty light thingies, yeah. Oh, that does remind me. I did want to... No, it's not there. It's this one. Yeah. There we go.
Who are we rating today, Nick?
Don't worry about that. I hit the wrong button. There we go. Thanks, robot. You may have said this before I has question. I have said I has question before, but I assume you're alluding to the fact that you have a question. Car battery didn't need to be charged because I turned it off when I parked it up last. Nice. Good job. Are we standing by for Kessa's question, or are we just going to get into it?
Oh, almost forgot.
Is it against terms and conditions to stream emulated games? Yes. It's not illegal to stream emulated games. Oh no. Oh no, what have you done? I thought that was 1337 and I was like, hell yeah. No. It's not, what is illegal is how you acquire the BIOS. As long as you have a legal copy of the game, you can play whatever you want. It's not necessarily against Twitch's terms of service, but it probably is against the manufacturer's terms of service. Why is that? Oh, you wanted me to stream Lord of the Rings? This tutorial is actually really bad at explaining what's going on. And I can summarize all of this into like 3 sentences. Thought it'd be cool to stream old ass games. Yeah. As long as you have a means to acquire them. Like, there's no way. I am not encouraging anybody to break the law, but there is no way to validate whether or not that is actually happening on a PlayStation 5 right now. It is, and you have to take my word for it. Shut up, PlayStation. Oh, that's right, you can't move the camera in this game. It is impossible. Yeah, it is. There are plenty of, like, non-profit organizations that are working on essentially building a library of video games so that we don't lose them. That's what played this level, yeah. Okay, so this is the sphere grid. You will notice that this is different to the grey one that we just looked at. This is the expert one. There are 2 main reasons that come to mind as to why we'd use the expert one instead of the regular one. And they'll come up as we go. But essentially what you do is you'll see, instead of we acquire ability points in this game instead of experience points. And then when you reach your next level, you get to this S level here that is underneath Good Boy. And every time you have a level, you can move from one point to another point on the sphere grid. So as an example, Good Boy currently has 1 level, so we can move 1 space. And we're here now. It's a whole argument now in the gaming world of buying a game as an owning. Yeah, we've been having this argument about media since iTunes. I remember like very shortly after iTunes came out, I want to say it was T-Pain tried putting his iTunes library in his will, and Apple said no. Anyway, coming back to this. So we have 1 level, so we can now move from here to here. Each of these little dots is a different stat. And they're pretty self-explanatory, except for these ones here. The shield does defense, the sword, which you can't see because my name's hiding it, does attack. This one's accuracy, this one's evasion, and this one's agility. There's other stats as well, what we'll get around. H is 8 hit points, and then there's an M, which will be down here somewhere. Yeah, there. There's magic points. You literally can't play Need for Speed 2010 anymore because EA shut the servers down now. You need these spheres to activate the board. These curved H's, these are abilities that you learn. There's abilities, there's skills, and then there's magic as well. these are the different things that we learned how to do. So Good Boy has now learned Cheer, which raises your strength and defense in battle. Similar to using Sword Stance in Pokemon. Question marks over here knows Steal and Use. And that's it. Side note, do you properly plan out these builds before a playthrough, or just fire it when you get points to spend? So, the Expert Sphere Grid's terrible for this, because as you can see, it's very, very open. This here, okay, quick preference. This is a level 1 lock. And these locks are all over the Sphere Grid, and they essentially are meant to be like guiding arrows to say, hey, don't go through here yet. When you get to the end game, you can unlock all of these, and you can go wherever you want. These locks, so... This particular circle here is what I like to call the Master Circle. It is in the very center of the map. You can't even see the whole map. It's more vertical than it is horizontal. But it is in the very center of the map, and as we get more party members, you'll see the question mark is a little bit higher, is up here. Yes, it's huge. It takes a long time to fill in this map. We'll be fine. Each of the characters, as you unlock them, start somewhere around this center circle, and they all go out in different directions. So, Good Boy, for example, goes across here, and then goes down around the outside here, and goes through, and I think he finishes here. Yeah, it's such an iconic sound. Question marks goes, I believe she goes down here, around, up, through, and ends up over here somewhere. Is this Quick Buckets? That's Nabgil. This one's Quick Buckets. No, that's Flare. That's a different spell. So, she ends up here. And as, like, between the there's 7 characters in the game. Between the 7 characters, you slowly, gradually unlock the board, and this is also how they differentiate the characters. You can, and it's very easy relative to some other games, like I could hard pivot the magic, like the black magic stuff is down here, and it goes down this way. You can hard pivot if you invest a good like 20 levels at the start to completely change everybody's builds. It's a very clever level up system. I really, really like it. It didn't come up in my D&D game. There's 4 different types of these spheres. There's ability spheres, which we own, and they teach you abilities. There's power spheres, which do the physical stuff. Magic spheres, which do the magic stuff. Speed spheres, which do the speed stuff. And no, it's power, mana, speed, and ability. Yeah. They're pretty... this is a lot of like nitty-gritty stuff that I would probably just do automatically while I'm just talking about the game. But we now know Cheer. What up, Josh? Like Fallout perks, I never plan to usually come back to buy me. It's good to see you, man.
We found some ancient ruins right beneath us.
Yo, what's
It's not
good,
active
gang?
now. We're gonna go down there and then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
Sorry, I forgot that we were watching cutscenes.
Okay, let's get to work.
I tabbed away for ages, but you still seem to be in the same
Roger.
place as before. Yeah, I was explaining the sphere grid. So in your party of 7 that you eventually get by the end of the game, only 3 of them can swim. Don't worry about it. I see where we are now. Yeah, we're right at the start. The ADH dude needed info and explainings? Yeah. Excuse me. Oh no! Combat! Titus Walker and Riku, that is correct. We're going with a... Oh yeah, Josh, just as an FYI, because there are some people in chat who haven't played the game before. We're going for a like a general no spoiler. We can do illusions. 10 points for you, absolutely. Best I can do is give you gamer score. We're doing a general like no spoiler, but we're not like hard enforcing it. So we just got his power sphere, which means we can now do that. Got you, no spoilers. Yeah. But that does remind me, I did actually want to hang around here a bit. My PlayStation is super turned on right now? Yeah, it is. I want to fight one more. I've got a soft spot for Riku because of my cosplay and friends. Oh. Hot take, I think turn-based combat systems are the way to play. I think turn-based combat systems do not deserve the bad rap that they get. I think there is a time and a place for a turn-based system. And I think it's one of those things where it's like, sure. Like in the hindsight of like the later Final Fantasies becoming essentially ARPGs, did I get a power sphere for that? Because I want to use it. I did. This is one of the reasons I picked the Expert Sphere Grid, is that you can give question mark 200 extra hit points right at the start of the game. Like turn-based definitely has a time and a place, and it definitely has a market as well. Like case in point, as you said, Liku, was Pokemon. But like I think one of the things that like the later Final Fantasies tells us is that Final Fantasy, they wanted it to be an ARPG from the start. And only really, I think 12 was the first time where they didn't have like a dedicated battle scene. And then they immediately went back on it in 13. But it's one of those things where like 12, 15, and 16. Like I do not like 16's battle system that well. Action RPG. It's one of those things where like Final Fantasy's kind of always been turn-based, and they tried to advance it by making it an ARPG, and it just doesn't work. Like I think the ATB, for what Final Fantasy wants to do, I think ATB is a good like middle point. Like I do like this game uses what's called the conditional time battle system, which won't make too much sense until later on when we learn a bunch of abilities. And I like the way that it does that. I think Expedition 33 sort of adopted this system for its one. Hang on, chat's... I'm just gonna let the PlayStation. I haven't played ZA, so I can't talk about... I'm just catching up on chat, sorry. I haven't played ZA, so I can't talk about its battle system. I understand it's fine. Reckon it would change much if the game was closer to Kingdom Hearts? Okay, so this is actually a really good point, is that Square can make good ARPGs because they made Kingdom Hearts and that game is fantastic. But, like, Final Fantasy isn't Kingdom Hearts and it shouldn't play like Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, Josh, you know about the surprise box. Zelda's kind of hack and slash, yeah. The other game that we're not even remotely thinking about is... wait, did I hit the button? I didn't hit the button. You didn't know it was going to be fucking THQ Sony effects? That's kind of the point of the surprise box. There we go. That's what I want. Must be hard to try make a game play like a new game and not like another game. Did the PS5 still have the PS1 intro? They did get rid of the PS1 intro, but they did add, you can see it here on my home screen, they took away this for like a week. You'll see in the background of my apps, there's the PS2, like, skyscrapers. So you can get any one of those. I do wish it was one of those things that you could turn back on again. Now, you guys have probably been thinking to yourselves, hey Nick, why have we got 11 grenades? Okay, so some combats... I mean, the game's pretty good. Some combats put you in this position where... There's not many, there's like 4 of them. They put you in a position where you can't actually hit the enemy. And they usually give you a command to get you back into position. How often do you hear a new game coming out? It's like Fallout mixed with space. I've heard it definitely one time. No, I want to get this up first. That's 3. You can do cheer 5 times, by the way. No, wait. Yeah. Every new game is compared to another. I think the gaming, like, the industry itself has gotten better at trying to distinguish their games and saying that if anyone saw the Game Awards, every second game was realistic feudal Japan hack and slash. Okay, we're now at 5 strength, which means that's going to do the same amount, but this is going to do a lot of damage. Like that. GG's. You put me on the big screen. Put big me on the big screen. No, I'm just kidding. Right. I feel like the gaming industry is going to go through a massive crash. So the problem that we're experiencing at the moment, we're kind of on the tail of the end of it, and this is probably why every second game looks the same. Excuse me. Is that, you know, 6 years ago we had a pandemic, and that did limit our ability to do stuff. And so the games that are coming out, the games that have sort of come out in the last sort of like year or so, have been the games that were being developed during the pandemic. And so we're sort of on the tail end of that at the moment. Fun thing for you Final Fantasy X nerds around. First of all, you're doing the goalie animation. That's hilarious. That's the airship. look at that bad boy. The issue right now with all the GPU... Yeah, so over the last sort of couple of years, we had a big graphics issue because graphics GPUs are really, really good for Bitcoin or crypto mining. And now we're having a RAM issue because RAM's really, really good for AI. Unfortunately, it looks like AI is being adopted way faster than crypto was, so that might be a long-standing issue. Which is fun, because I'm in the market for a new computer.
Verfutra Irsche! Tradanut van een neker.
Titus the Golden Retriever.
Tungadib.
All the companies are scaling back production, selling mainly AI. This is the thing that makes me nervous about Square specifically. Square did go on record in 2025 and say, hey, we're sending a lot of our QA to AI. So, and that makes me kind of nervous for Kingdom Hearts. Do I reckon I could speak Albed? So this is... This wasn't intended to be the first D&D story that I told. There is a phrase in Albed. I can speak one phrase of Albed off the top of my head. I can speak certain words as long as I'm reading them properly. Less PC owners, high cost to make games. That's correct. Yeah. PC games are always slightly cheaper because PCs are PCs. So, in my Spearrun game, I did try learning a little bit of Albed to sort of make it a little bit more legitimate. Unfortunately, not a lot of my players were into Final Fantasy as much as I was. So it didn't mean nothing to them. But I knew that, like, if I had different people at the table, they would have appreciated my attempt. Not that my players didn't appreciate my attempt, but they did appreciate the outcome. So, can I bring up a quick... I'm just going to bring up a quick text box. And I'm going to quickly translate something... So there is a phrase in Albed, and this is the phrase. Now I'm gonna say this out. I'm gonna leave this phrase here, real quick, because I'm gonna explain what it means in a minute. But I tried so hard to learn this phrase so that anytime my players came across an Albed NPC, they would say it. And when I finally said it, I said, "Hello do Satwi," which is what it says. And one of my players immediately went, "Hello do suck me? What?" And it just broke. Which, by the way, in case anyone's wondering, the phrase is "nice to meet you." This is what it means. Yeah, the we specifically is very French. That'd be me with my shit audio pressing. Yeah, so there was like, I mean, this is a classic D&D story. It happens all the time. You come up with a great pronoun, what is it? Proper noun for like your world or your character or whatever, and then you say it out loud for the first time in front of your players, and they just crack up laughing. So this happened once, and I never learnt a single bit of Albed after that because I didn't want to go through that again. The other thing that's really important, this is why it's really easy to get a translator very early in the game. Albed is a Siphic language. So the letter H in Albed is N, E is I, L is C, etc, etc, etc. DMs have a tough job. They really, really do. Anyway, that's the first D&D story. Gonna hide those now.
Right on.
Nick is an amazing DM. Oh, thank you very much. I tried. I really... Play it as a child. I mean, yeah. You've got 6 of your closest mates around you. Of course you gotta make the dick joke. You smacked a jar of parasitic worms out of a bad guy's hands on Friday. Worms were never... I assume this is D&D related. Yes, D&D. Okay, cool.
Hey!
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku.
And then she doesn't ask our name. This comes up a lot. So, just standard Liku Friday night. Actually, I mean, to be honest, I know what Liku does for a meat space job, so it's not completely out of place. It's a little bit out of place, but it's not completely out of place. Anyway, this comes up a lot. Good Boy will ask people their names, and then they will introduce themselves, but then they won't ask him his name. And the reason is because we got to name him. So, you'll pick it up as it goes on, Keza. This is the thing that a lot of people who play and love this game know. The game does a fantastic job of circumventing any character saying your character's name.
Whoa! You really do understand. Woo-hoo-hoo! Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
Protagonist problems, no one cares about your name. Yeah.
We?
Oh, we means you.
Genuinely, when I... Holding. Genuinely, when I first played this game, alluding to what you guys said earlier, I had just started learning French, and so Riku goes, "We means you," and I'm like, "Yes, that's French. Are you French? Is this France?" Do they do that in some Zelda games? So,
Who are
Zelda
you guys anyway?
doesn't do that. Zelda doesn't do
We're
that for the
Abed.
same reason that
Can't you
old school
tell?
Final Fantasies don't do that, and that very few Zeldas are voice
You're not
acted.
an Abed hater, are you?
I don't even know what
And the
an
ones
alphabet
that are,
is.
don't
Where
let
are you
you
from?
name Link.
Xanarkin. I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the
Hey,
Xanarkin
hang on,
A's.
this bit's really important for
Did
Titus.
Hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
Oh, real quick, just in case anyone is wondering, specifically Keza, Riku is wearing a full body suit that's not her full ass hanging out. Just clarifying that now.
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkin. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came
Rip
to
Keza's fantasy.
But then I started to wonder.
Sorry, Keza.
Did I...
Oh,
say something?
I also bring this up because there are characters later who are wearing not a lot. And they are not wearing bodysuits. And
Funny.
you'll figure them out pretty quickly.
You were near Sin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean? 1,000 years ago. But I saw Sin attack Xanarkin. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
I'm gonna say something that's kind of half cryptic, and I'll explain it as we get further in through the game. Despite popular belief, Final Fantasy X has no time travel. Just keep that in mind as we play. There is no time travel in this game. Oh god, I can turn that off. That wee noise was driving me insane. Wee. Look, Josh, I'm pretty sure you've been accruing points if you want to open the box. I've been playing my Wii lately. I thought someone had cranked it up in the other room. Fair. After this scene, we can start talking about D&D.
You said... You play Blitzball?
That was 1 hour of silence interrupted by random PlayStation noises.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or...
You're saving up
you
for
might find
big
someone
stuff?
you
What are you
recognize.
saving up for?
Luca?
Oh, hang on. No, the sound that you guys just like you played the PlayStation 1, but the noise that you guys just heard is the hang on. 10 hours of Wii menu. This is the noise that was playing. Anyway, we're not listening to that. It's a secret, otherwise I'd do it. I'd swear I heard the PS startup noise like 4 times. Yeah, that's how the surprise box works. I missed a Mr. Bubbly sound effect. You barely heard that? Yeah. It's a bit... The sound is continuing to be a bit of hit and miss when it comes to the stream.
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay here? Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh. And one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, My Xanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place, that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa!
Oops. Again, knocking on a wall that's not even there. He would have just fallen straight off the boat. Sin is what? What a great roundhouse kick. Hell yeah.
Whoa! Ah!
Who's the health and safety manager? I'd like a word. It's probably Riku, to be completely honest. It sounds like she was in charge. Sin is puta! Sin has come. clip that if you want. Look, the guy said it, and you can check the VOD later to make sure that I was right. According to religion, come as sin. What? What?
Blitzball!
Hey! Good boy Blitzball.
Hey, you okay?
This is Bender.
Hey!
Nearly dies. Okay. So fun little tidbit is. Oh hey, let's play volleyball. Yeah. So we got the Venus sigil earlier. That's your reward for dodging 200 lightning bolts. There are 7 ultimate weapons in the game, 1 for each character, and they all require a celestial crest and a celestial sigil. The Moon Crest is for one of the characters we haven't met yet. But there's all sorts of goodies on this island, so we're gonna on this beach. So we're gonna very quickly grab them. There's one over here, I'm pretty sure. Yep. There's one down here. Question mark? Nope. That's it. All right. Nope. Guys, watch out, there's a boat.
Yo. Hi.
Oh no, he's hot! You wanna try that move one more time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
Old PS2 movement, yeah. Bonk. I don't have a bonk button. I need a bonk button.
You know, amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkin Abes.
What team you say again?
I meant, forget that. I got too, close to sin and my
Get
head's all
booked.
foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is. Or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you. But you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon.
The noise I'm looking for is...
All right, back to practice.
Is it this
I'm
one?
Walker.
Nope.
And captain of the Brazilian.
Nope, it's not that one. That one?
What? You hungry? Okay.
There, that's
back
the one
to
I'm
the
looking
village.
for.
I'll get you something.
I have a bonk button now. Oh my god, get bonked. Can I name the entire Besaid Aurochs? This is Keeper. This is Jasu. This is Letty. This is Dado. There's this... no. This is Jasu. Damn it. Who's this? Botta. Okay, I wouldn't have got Botta.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to
Nerd.
ask. It's true Xanarkin was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
I love the delivery of this line in the same way that I think The Room is a great movie. It's like, it's just a pile of rubble now. It's very childish.
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira.
Big bonk.
Cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Zanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me...
Oh, what the fuck? Tom just told me that Titus's VA is Ratchet from Ratchet. Yeah, man.
What gets me, though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when.
Yeah, man. Waka's voice actor is it John DiMaggio?
It's hard to keep at it sometimes.
Very famously, the voice of Bender.
Just as Riku said, Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying.
The thing that everyone sort of leaves out when they talk about that is that the guy also voices another character that we're about to meet, who doesn't have many voice lines, but he does voice him.
But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up.
Yeah.
But at that time, all I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better. Maybe.
This is your reminder that time travel does not feature in this game. At any point. Apart from when the characters talk about it. Right, moving on.
Hey, it's this way.
I would like to take this opportunity to inform everyone that Waka is a little shit.
Huh?
I travel time sometimes with last second. Yeah, I tell people that I'm a time traveler. I travel through time at 1 second per second. Yeet. Yeet the twink. So serene, suddenly fractured by battle, yeah. Nice. It's 4 PM and you've achieved nothing today? That's a lie. You hung out in the right group and the right Twitch chat and you got a free sub for it. So don't say you did nothing. Also, you checked on a car battery. Oh, damn. So, I'm going to talk about this real quick. So, up here, right next to my face, this here, it's like 20 degrees and I've been inside all day, same. This here is what's called the CTB bar, and this essentially tells you whose turn is going to be next. As we do different abilities, and again, we don't have a lot of abilities here because we just started the game, you'll see the characters move up and down the list. It'll come up a lot later when we use like big overdrives and things like that. But you can use this to sort of also figure out who you want to attack. Like I know Monster A is going to go next, which is this piranha, as it says in the top left corner, so I'm going to kill it. And then it doesn't get a turn anymore. I can't wait for haste. Yeah, haste is a great spell. Achieving something is a scam, what you woke up rest is important. Yeah. We undervalue as a society the power of doing nothing. there are a bunch of chests in this river, and none of them are unique. Tomorrow's going to be rough. Yeah, well, maybe that's the other reason why you've done nothing today, is because you need to do nothing today to prepare for tomorrow. Won't stop you from going to sleep at stupid o'clock in the morning. Well, Liku, you're an adult. You can stay up as long as you like. Oh, you should check Waka. Okay, so as you can see, as sort of earlier, so we've lost Riku. So we don't have access to Riku stuff anymore. But you see Waka's here. Waka goes out this way, and he goes down. Waka's our status ailment guy, so we can currently do Dark Attack, which makes things hard. It makes it harder for things to hit with physical attacks. Unfortunately, one of the ways that this game is not particularly balanced is that a lot of in-game monsters, in order to make them a little bit harder, just made them immune to a lot of status effects, so Waka doesn't end up doing a lot. Early morning is the most productive time. If you're talking about early morning as in like 1 AM, then I would agree with you.
Got a favor to ask you.
Blind for physical, yeah. It's literally blinds, like it's called Dark Attack, it literally blinds your enemies.
A major Blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on!
Sure thing.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
You don't enjoy Disney games? I did not enjoy Blitzball, yeah. Blitzball is... I'm sort of hit and miss on Blitzball. I can tolerate it enough to get Will to Waka's ultimate weapon. We're not going to be doing that in this stream. In fact, we'll probably just be doing the obligatory single match that we do. And that'll be it.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years. And we never won a game. Well,
23 and he's built like that? Holy shit.
Quit. Time seemed right.
You get a strength sphere if you beat it, and there's also the cutscene's a little different. The cutscene has a huge ass trophy. But you get a lot of strength spheres along the way anyway, and for a casual playthrough it doesn't matter too much. So
I got this new job, yeah? But every time
I'll try flex my Blitzball muscles. I haven't used them in a while.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
You've seen some wham 23-year-olds?
Hey.
True.
So, you want to win the next tournament. Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. Long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say, what's our goal? You say, victory! When you play in a Blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory? You're serious?
Waka's talking about victory like it's a concept he's never heard of before.
Serious?
Victory!
Ah, the one from the sea.
Be on guard.
Gada is also wearing a plate across his crotch, just in case anyone's wondering, because I know this comes up.
There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
Winning? What's that, good boy?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Cruise of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in their village.
Sweet. This is Besaid Village, which Walker's about to talk about a
Besaid
bunch.
village.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first. Let's see. The Crusaders' Lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Kata are usually there. All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
I don't know any prayers.
Of course I'd never prayed before in my life. Not that he would know that.
You must have forgot or something. Here, I'll show you. Go ahead, you try.
Oh gosh. What is it? It's bear around. Like that.
Not bad. Okay, now go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player
Presenting
would know
what to
that
who?
prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
I love it. I love he does this. I've been looking through my little telescope. Oh my god, going back to powerlifting? Alright, let's talk about powerlifting. I saw someone call IPF International Planet Fitness. That's the International Powerlifting Federation, right? That's so funny. Alright. This guy was like, some guy's house fell down. That's so funny. He left his stuff here, I guess I'll take it. Free stuff. Right, that's the Crusader Lodge, we'll go there later. There's nothing in here. Gotta go, Doggo's walking time. Have fun, Wonderstuck. We'll talk to you on Tuesday. It's Waka.
Go present yourself to the
Alright. Noodle time, you guys? You made me end the stream early because I'm hungry. I'm not gonna do that. Right, let's go talk to the Crusaders. Have a good evening, enjoy the rest of the stream. Catch you later, Wonderstuck.
Hey, you! You were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was it?
I think so.
So, Sin can't be far, right? You're not hiding anything, are you?
You won't miss anything?
Why would I?
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure. But it hasn't. I wonder why.
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything. To tell the truth, I don't even know what the Crusaders are.
You're kidding, right?
Sin, the toxin. Gotta tell him who we are.
Yes, sir. The Crusaders are sworn to battle Sin. We have chapters throughout Spira, accepting all who wish to join our struggle. The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades.
In this essay,
Later,
I will.
our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting Sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Well, we've steered Sin away from towns many times. And that's all we can do. Nobody's ever been able to defeat it. Our mission as Crusaders is to protect the temples, towns, villages, and people of Spira.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Is Sin's toxin really this bad, sir?
Yes.
It does seem rather bad. We could just tell you, but I think it better for you to try and remember. Go pray at the temple. Perhaps Yevon will help you regain your memory. We've been excommunicated. We must go, now.
But soon, we've got a plan. One that'll go down in Crusader history.
It'll be fine. And save points here. Cat! Just real quick, can anybody hear this?
That was easy.
I'm just testing a new button. Great. So this is the Temple of Yevon in Besaid. Don't spend a lot of time here.
It was then, standing in that place. I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Ten years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our
Hello?
Well, what's a High Summoner? I got too close to Sin's, toxin.
Everybody hated that. Me, I'm a high summoner. Hell yeah.
It was
April
funny hearing
20th, am I
myself
right,
make the same
gamers?
excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The Summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become Summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
Nah, he's not wrong. Hello. Oh, I'm not allowed up there. Boo. Can I go in here? Are there goodies? There's no goodies. Can I go in here? Are there goodies? Nope. Okay, bye. And now we leave. This is a bit where we have a nap.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap. You look bushed.
I changed my mind. Anima can be called Kangaskhan.
You could at least go
But-
see how they are doing.
I mean, yeah.
We can't interfere.
I see
It's
the
a
line.
rule.
I think
But
we're limited to 8 characters. So we might not be able to go specifically for Kangaskhan, but
it's been nearly.
I'm here for it.
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
The context of this dream is that this woman here, this is Good Boy's mother, and this is the day that this is the day after, sorry, that Jecht went missing.
Thank Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
That's,
Waka?
Sorry, team. I just got a notification that I was not expecting. Right, let's go find Walker. Haha, MILF. Is that way at the end? Spoiler, spoiler. Yeah. It's why the spoiler does redacted when redacted spoiler happens.
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Oh no.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
The precepts must be obeyed.
Finally,
Like
peak
I
appearing
care.
Soob. What is Soob? So good boy's like, fuck the rules, I need to go
Maybe
save someone.
This wasn't such a good idea after all.
So Final Fantasy X has this puzzle element called the Cloister of Trials. Every single temple has one, and you do a bunch of them as you go through the game. Peak appearing soon? Yeah. Yeah. In the context of a tabletop RPG, the way that Cloister of Trials works doesn't really translate all that well, so I had to completely redesign them all. Valfor was... We haven't met Valfor yet, sorry. I'll talk about Valfor in a sec. The goddess, the Aeon that you meet here... Okay, hang on. Step back real quick. So, in D&D, there are gods. There are lots of gods. There are many gods. There are hundreds of gods. In Spira, there is one god. His name is Yevon. We haven't really talked much about Yevon yet. We'll talk about him as he comes up later on. In order for there to be a pantheon and not just have my clerics and my paladins, my paladins, and to a lesser extent my warlocks, just be like, oh, we're all clerics, paladins, and warlocks of Yevon. That's kind of boring. So I took the Aeons, which we'll meet in a second, and I escalated them to gods. Great, now we have like a bunch of different deities. I think I ended up pulling a bunch of deities from one of the extended novellas, and I ended up pulling I pulled those. I pulled a couple of like Final Fantasy iconic monsters, and I boosted them up to be gods, just to give a little bit of variety. The goddess in Besaid is... Thank you. I thought it was a great idea. The goddess of Besaid, and I also just realized something I do need to fix. There we go. The goddess of Besaid... Okay, it's time to play Wordle. Right. Starting with my favorite word, and we get 2 greens right off the bat. Hell yes. You got to get to help Dad, so watch the rest of the stream later. All good, Keza. We'll catch you later. Moist. Okay. It's okay. All jokes aside. Oops, I closed Wordle. All jokes aside, moist is a fantastic opening word, because like The, like, 6 or 7 main letters that appear in most English words are R, S, T, L, N, and E. And moist has 2 of them and also has 2 vowels. M is, like, a little bit further down. 6, 7. Respectfully, Josh, shut the fuck up. Okay, moist. There's a legitimate reason, but like I say moist because of the meme, but also it is a legitimately good opening word. It's probably, my guess is that it's a word that ends in SH. That's my guess. This is what I'm guessing it is. All my word people aren't watching right now. Well, it's the ones I can think of on the top of my head. I'm just gonna check this in. Oh, okay. So it's X O X S E. Is it? Okay, it's not goose. It's good to know. House? Oh, it could be house. It's not house. Poos, sorry. No, it's all good. Every single word that I can think of that has this sort of this particular like word structure is a 6-letter word. K-O, no. B-O. Boss. This is a hard one. Oh, is it, no. I was thinking scone. Nope, okay. I don't think we're gonna get it. Ross. We have all the letters? No, we've only got O, S, and E. Nope. I have no idea. Bob's? We've got 3 out of 5 letters, yeah. That much is true. I've got no idea. I concede. Posse. I wouldn't have got Posse. Posse did not occur to me at all. Oh well. I don't think it's not horse. It wasn't horse. Yeah. What was I talking about? Gods. So. Gods. Posse. It's a valid word. When I just tried to decide the dominions of all the different gods, or all the different aeons, I tried to look at the things that were obvious, and then I had a few other ones that I sort of needed to just be like, okay, who fits best into this? The goddess we're about to meet, or the aeon we're about to meet, is like the only one that flies, and so I made her the goddess of winds and travel. How did I do the Cloister of Trials? Great question. The way that we did the Cloister of Trials was, this is sort of about the time. The thing that I do need to mention about this D&D game is that there was a part of it where, a part of it sort of in the middle, it sort of tapered off. It started off strong, had a little bit of a down point, then went back up again. This is sort of where the down point was starting, and so I was running like really low on ideas. What I did for this was I recreated the Team Rocket hideout puzzle, the one where like you stand on a tile and it pushes you in a direction, and then you have to and then you just have to figure out how to get through the maze. Of course, it wasn't a one-to-one replication because otherwise that wouldn't have been great. But I had this map. I still have access to it somewhere. I'm not going to go digging for it because it will take me half an hour to find it. That I drew on this map, and I essentially put all my players in a boat, and the way that I sort of flavored it was I went, you're in a boat, and the rapids are going in a very specific direction, and then every time they got to a point where they could stop, they had a bunch of places they could go, and essentially they had to get to the end, and then they got through to the next room. That is how we did the Cloister of Trials in Besaid. Now we're going to do the actual Cloister of Trials for Besaid, which is a lot less complicated than what I did. Because it tries to teach you how to do it. Such a great idea, thank you. You were at the house when you first dived into it? Yeah. Gimme. Don't worry about that. This is one of the coolest animations in 2002, when all the different lines sort of just go out everywhere. Oh, yo, secret cave? Types. Here, we grab this. We put it in here. We found the Rod of Wisdom for a character that we don't have yet. And that's the Besaid Trial.
Hey! What's gotten into you? Hey, it's okay. Only summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here. It's a tradition, very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian?
Hang on, let's go check something.
Whoa! Ah!
Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a sure fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking. Well, now that we come this far, might as well go all the way.
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it.
No, it's just...
This is Lulu and Kamari. Kamari is the other character who's voiced by Bender. He says, like, 30 words through the whole game.
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you?
Oh no, he's hot!
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
Man, was I surprised.
Your goddess?
And here I was.
We were just talking about goddesses. Yuna is not one of them. This is Yuna, by the way.
Hey, over here!
Coming. La 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 la, I can't hear you.
Ow!
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
Okay.
This is Valfor. Leaky, were you still around? Yeah, we're gonna go with Zapdos for Valfor. Cleaning your oven. Nice. Zapdos sounds good. Any objections or other suggestions for Zapdos?
I had never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
Sounds good? Sweet. Zap. Dose.
I remember, that night, we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
Let me introduce you to the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team.
Fucking Waka.
His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
Hi guys. So what's our goal?
To do our best! Nope, we got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory! To win every match, defeat every opposing team, to bring the Crystal Cup back to our island. That's all we need to do to win. Easy, huh?
This is also one of the iconic scenes from this game. Victory! Victory! Victory!
Victory! Victory! Victory! Victory! Victory!
Nice. Alright. It's time to talk to the Queen!
Stay away from the summoner! You're a bad man!
Lady Yuna, be careful.
But it was really my fault to begin with. I'm Yuna. Thank you so much for your help earlier.
Huh?
This is
I'm
Yuna.
sorry about that.
Yuna's one of
Wasn't
like
that-
30 video game
wasn't I
characters
not
of all
supposed
time to have
Guess
heterochromia.
I kind of overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
It's relevant and it comes up later. Fun thing that someone pointed out to me the other day is that one of her eyes is blue and one of her eyes is green, and those were the two LED buttons that were on the
Do you
PS2.
think I can become High Summoner?
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
Fuck off, little kid, I'm busy.
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
She's cute, yeah?
Hell yeah, she's cute.
Don't get no ideas.
No promises there, big guy. Hey, but what if she, like, comes on to me?
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
Older brother Walker is like, no.
Ready for bed?
Yep. Time for the honk shoes.
Good. Sleep tight.
Put this down because this is a really weird cutscene that plays next. Oh wait. I have control. You are now left-handed. What?
Where's that boat?
There was something sharp in the oven? Oh no!
Everyone will find us.
You okay?
If it doesn't come soon.
You really sure this is okay?
You still have a hand?
Would you take me to Xanarkand?
Good job.
Hey! You said you'd go with me!
Buttfinger no
Oh,
longer
hey,
wants water because Sticky... What happened?
I told you not to get any ideas.
He did?
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Hey, stop dreaming! You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball!
It just occurred to me in this moment that this is Jack's first voice line.
Gonna cry again? Cry. That's the only thing you're good for.
Sharp Metal versus Fleshfinger.
Huh? What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly.
I hate you!
Huh?
That's the spirit.
Jack was a
You
dick,
can
that
do
is
it.
correct.
I hate you!
He's dead, okay?
So my random fun fact to add to this scene here is that Lulu's name is not mentioned in the cutscenes until literally this moment. She never introduces herself at any point during the game.
Like Chapu. I was surprised too, the first time I saw him. But no matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but...
So
That's
many
it.
belts.
No more. Enough, Waka.
Your second wife? Lulu would not tolerate being second wife. She's in charge. And I think Yuna would be okay with that as well.
Scary. So, who's Chapu?
My little brother, Chapu. He looked like you.
Keep this in mind, this is an important plot point that comes up later.
He was with the Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full-time. I know it kinda looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
In front of who? Right, team. I think that might be a good place to call it. You can be embarrassed alone. You absolutely can. It's true. We're going to call it there. We're going to pick it up on Tuesday. We're just going to slowly work our way through what is a fantastic game. But I hope you all very much enjoyed the stream. Let's find somebody to raid. But first, one more for the memes. Who are we raiding? No, we're not going to do that. Where's my raid button? Start with here. You guys want to watch some level 1 Kingdom Hearts? No Betweenal. Who did that? Who wasted their Betweenal redeem? You guys want to watch some level 1 Kingdom Hearts? Let's watch some level 1 Kingdom Hearts. Yeah. Nice. Alright, team, thank you very much for joining in. Like I say, we'll be in on Tuesday to pick up where we are. I will see you guys then. Yeah, let's go.
Okay.